Hello and welcome back to the Azure DevOps course. In the following lessons, our goal is to make a lab to deploy our .NET Core application on Azure Container App Service. To achieve this, we will need to have a Dockerfile that will Dockerize our .NET Core application into a container image, and we need to have a container registry. We will use Azure Container Registry for this, and we need to create Azure Container App Service. We'll need to create the app. Then we will build the image, push it to the container registry, and deploy to Azure Container App Service. So let's start first creating the Dockerfile. I will go to our repo and click here for new file. I will name it Dockerfile. Okay. The Dockerfile is pretty simple. Its goal only is to copy the artifact and run the DLL file. It's based on Microsoft image that run .NET Core 8 applications, this image. And here we copy all the artifact folder contents to our container. And here is the entry point. This is a command that runs when the container starts. To run our .NET Core application, we need to use .NET command, and after it, the DLL file with the project name, like showing frontend.dll. But I want to make this Dockerfile generic for any application. I don't want it to stick to the application name. So I made a small script to fetch the project name from the exe file name. There is only one exe file with the project name on it. So I extract the exe file name using ls*.exe. This command will extract the exe file name in exe file name variable. So I put it in this variable. Then I extract the name that's before .exe, which is the project name, here, and put it in app name. So using this command, I extracted only the app name, which is the project name. And then I run .NET, the app name.dll. So to run .NET Core application on a container, we need to run the DLL file with the project name. We can't run the exe file. So I extracted the project name that's before the .dll from the exe file, because there is only one exe file and a lot of DLL files in the artifact folder. So this was my method. You can create your own method to fetch the DLL file, or you could put the name of the project and make it simple for you. So now I will commit the Dockerfile. Okay, now we have our Dockerfile in the repo. What I will do now is I will copy the Dockerfile in the artifact folder. Inside the build pipeline, there will be a task. This task goal is to copy the Dockerfile to the artifact folder. And we will make the build and the push to the container registry and the deploy to the container app service inside the release pipeline. It will be one task in the release pipeline that will do all the three processes: the build, push, and deploy. We will see it. So now I will make a new pipeline. So instead of making a new pipeline from scratch, I will clone the old CI pipeline from here, clone. Now we have the same pipeline with the same tasks, and we can add on it. So I will change the name. I will make it Azure DevOps _ I will keep it with this name. And all I will do is to make a new task. After publish here, this task will copy the Dockerfile into the build artifact staging directory and the name of the project directory. So I will click on add, type copy files. The first folder will be the root folder. Content will be the Dockerfile. Write its name here. The target folder will be build artifact staging directory / shopping frontend. This will be our target folder. This is the folder of the artifacts. Then the Dockerfile will be with us when we publish the artifact folder. So now the Dockerfile is included in the artifact. You can save and queue to run the pipeline. Now the build pipeline has finished. We can check the artifact. Our Dockerfile exists with our artifact folder. Okay, now I will go to the Azure portal and create the Azure Container Registry. I will type container registry, create. I will create a new resource group and name it AZ DevOps course. Registry name will be the registry name, I will name it AZ DevOps Course Registry. And now we can create it. And now our Azure DevOps Course Registry is deployed. In the next lecture, we will create the container app service and we will create the release pipeline for it. See you in the next lecture.